Hey everyone, it's your girl Maddie here, aka Beaver Mosh. And before I get too into the video, I want to thank my latest patron, Bart Derisart. Thank you so much for your support. It means the world to me. And with that, I'm here to talk to you about Masters Persona from the Indonesia-based Exhumation. It's coming off of Pulverized Records, and Exhumation creates their own strand of death metal that is smoky, stoic, and wickedly ceremonial. This is a band that, of course, pile drives you with that typical death metal brutality, but also adds a layer of mysticism as well, surround you with venom. The riffs are anything but generic. This band has a keen sense of layering and constructing intriguing textures. In Death, Vortex immediately presents this toxic cloud with dense atmospheric guitars and smothering drums that show no respite. The vocals are unique, a bit more thrash inspired, I would say, more of that aggressive, throaty howl, and I will say it works really well here. The lead here is nuts, fast, and intricate, but with a cool reverbery effect that makes it feel sinister and demented. On Pierce the Abyss Heart, the music, just the way it's recorded, the tone of it feels very cloudy, but at the same time also seems like an artillery just continuously barraging you. There is this satisfying, ferocious gallop to the tune paired with this absolutely enraged vocal performance. This is a violent track. And there are actually some really cool melodic sort of battle crying leads here as well. This is not a one-trick band. Pay attention to how loud the drums are on Funeral Dreams. Always up front in your headphones, especially the kick. I like that mixing decision here. Makes it feel particularly propulsive and physical. The guitar riffs are speedy, they are chunky, and they have that classic Entombed style lumberjack tone. It just sounds really good. Once again, the band has this alluring melodic quality to it. It's not an at the gate style melody at all. It's more hypnotic than that. On Chaos Feasting, the band is able to blend both these blunt forced down strums and these face melting, more like thrash riffs in like the same phrase. It just creates a wild rhythmic experience. Throw in some ritualistic chant vocals, some circling drumming, and a blistering lead, and this is as evil gets. Hell yeah, maybe some black metal influence coming here a bit. Thine Inmost Curse is unhinged and uncontrolled, taking a bit of a war metal note with these percussive riffs and just monstrous drum performances. It's this blend of pure destructive death metal pacing and more atmospheric and hallucinating production and passages that makes this album unique in my opinion. Perilous Tongue just sounds massive. This stampeding wall of sound with these honestly epic sounding leads. It's well produced and just well executed. The vocals will sometimes switch off from the typical growled vocals to a more desperate cry. It just makes the experience that much more chilling. Thy Mighty Locution is an interesting track, takes it in more of a doomy direction with slow, crushing riffs, a brooding tone that just communicates absolute despair. Mahapralaya might just be the heaviest track on the record, and that's saying a lot because everything up until this point has been an absolute beast. And toss in some more ritualistic dark chants around an altar type moments that segues right into the very creepy and unsettling instrumental closer. I really appreciate how this album ends. I think it ended on the absolute correct note. This is an unholy, unforgiving, dark descent into madness. It snakes at you. It's haunting. It's punishing. It's just downright heavy. A lot of death metal typically deals with horror and gore and just extreme depictions of torture and death. And that's fantastic. I love death metal that does that. However, I think this album is different in that it's more tapping into an inner turmoil, a fear we all have of death. It's an inward facing death metal album. I mean, do you love vile, disgusting music? Because this will do it for you. Especially if you're someone who is looking for a death metal album that's maybe a bit different from your typical Obituary or Cannibal Corpse take on it. Well, this will do it for you. And hey, those are my thoughts. If you like what I do, hit the like button. It'd mean the world to me if you consider subscribing, leave a comment below. I love getting to engage with those. I have a Twitter you can follow. Link to that is in the bio of this YouTube channel. Thank you to my patrons. Yes, I have a Patreon. No pressure to give financially, but if you want to, I do put exclusive content there every month. It's a way to keep the show more sustainable, but like I said, I'm just so appreciative that you are there watching this. You right there, keep it metal. My name is Maddie, aka Beaver Mosh, signing off.